In this week's game tips, we're taking a deep dive through all the current gen My League modes in NBA 2K21. Here, you can create your own dynasty with the roster of your dreams, or you can play customizable season and playoff experiences.
The borough of Brooklyn is the... Welcome, everyone. Thanks for... D.A. Jacob.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at center. And for the Nets, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Two terrific defenses tonight, Greg. They do it in a variety of ways. It's been hard for either team to score.
You know, strong on ball, in help, in transition, and both coaches doing such a great job of making the adjustments. And listen, the reality is defense still can be a factor in determining who wins and who loses.
And we're seeing it right before our eyes. And it's sent back by Allen.
Oh, Jared Allen twice on the pipe. Send it back, young sir.
Kevin Durant can't get that one to fall. Walker looking for an opening. And it's Walker again missing. Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. LeVert the pass to Durant. And it's good for 2.
And this is Durant's game, right? As soon as he catches the ball, he's ready. Pre-shot preparation outstanding.
Walker the pass to Tice. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Boston shooting their first free throws of the game. That's good from Tice. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Irving. And here's LeVert. Pass to Allen. And Allen slams it in.
Boy, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Karis LeVert is hitting wide open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
Now here's Walker. The kick out to Brown. There's the triple. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Here's Walker. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their 4th shot of the game.
And with Allen, the amount of 4 he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, one step to the hoop and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
We know we're talking about a skilled scorer in these open floor situations. Jason Tatum knows where to be.
Durant dishes to Allen. He gets that one. Allen's got his second basket of the game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Out to Hayward. Pass to Tice. Celtics passing it around. Durant against Tatum. Shot clock at 6. No good on that one. The Nets go the other way with it. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, drop the hammer, KD. How confident is this guy at the cup?
Celtics trail by 5. Right side to Walker. The kick out to Brown. Tice passes to Hayward. Tice inside. Working on Allen. And here's Brown outside. LeVert grabs the miss. Brooklyn leading by 5. Durant way outside. The rebound by the Celtics. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break. Tatum's got 5 points so far.
I think there's a strength that belies that frame of Jason Tatum. He just powers right through right there.
And a wide open look for Walker. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, Jason Tatum at 6'8" with authority. That's nice.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Nets. Shoots over Walker. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Boston's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And it's Brown missing.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And then Durant with the jam.
I'll tell you, Kevin Durant is hyped. He knows no one can stop him if the pass is perfect.
Outside, Walker. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. He knocked.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot in the first.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
Inside, we got Prince and Jordan. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here is Harris. The putback. It's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Brown outside. To the middle. Got that one, and the Nets' lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Williams.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Here's Harris. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. No good with the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. And Jason Tatum, he got a lot of the pub last year, and deservedly so. But Jaylen Brown made monstrous strides as well, especially when it came to efficiency.
Now here's Williams. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Prince. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Enes Kanter. And you look at Brown's field goal percentage and his free throw percentage, Greg, both career highs last season.
And, Kev, his shot was never broken. The motion never had to be rebuilt. Brown's problem coming into the league was that he would shoot the ball differently every time. Once he landed on the repeatable mechanics, you could see the consistency start to take form.
Williams, good, and Smart gets the assist. Williams has got the lead up to 1 now for the Celtics. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Here's Jordan. Here's Luwawu, guarded by Smart. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, if you can believe it, before Jaylen Brown went to the draft, one executive said the Cal Berkeley star was too smart. Brown says, when athletes are also informative, it can intimidate. We get pushback for our outside interests. The whole shut up and dribble movement is big, and I'm a part of that movement. Guys?
Strong story, DA, there. Thanks. Here's Williams. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Here's Prince. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Well, the passion in New York as a pro sports city, Greg, is unquestioned. Talk about the pros and cons, though, of being a player in New York.
You know, the opportunity personally and professionally is immense, no doubt about it, but so is the media scrutiny. It can be very intense, and the fanaticism does make it hard to live a normal existence, and I think the guys who embrace being in a city like New York are the ones that typically are able to perform at the highest level.
So you can either thrive because of it or wilt because of it, just kind of what your personal preference is.
You called it, partner, and I have seen it happen both ways.
Oh, I bet. Now Williams, after Taurean Prince's three-pointer that didn't go. Stolen by LeVert. And here we go. Brooklyn, fast break. Lobbed up there for KD. That shot off.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Allen's checked in for the Nets. And a change for the Celtics. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Daniel Tice. Now here's Walker. And it's Williams finishing it off.
That's just too easy. Kemba, the innate sense to find the open player. Well done.
Here's Irving. They get it back. Jordan the pass to Allen. Durant with a wide open look. Connects from three-point range. KD's got 11 points.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Walker against Irving. The feed to Williams. A reverse. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Outside, KD. And the shot goes in.
Well, Kevin Durant's form, his release point, everything about his stroke is really impeccable.
Outside, Walker. Back to Tatum. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
Well, we didn't.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 13 points and 1 rebound. And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. Brown and Hayward, they're the wings. Tatum out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Walker in at the 1. Fires for 3. There's Brown with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Brown's got the first basket of the second half. That one for the Celtics. On a team filled with big wings last year, Walker gave the Celtics a guy with great supreme quickness who could break down the defense when nothing else was there.
And he's that rare commodity, an elite catalyst who doesn't have to dominate the ball to make an impact. That allows room for others to feel empowered out on the floor. It's just one of the many ways Walker makes his teammates better. That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Nets passing it around, and Allen slams it in.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
It's Brown with the drive. Not going to go that time. Nets leading by 4. Here's KD. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Well, Kevin Durant with a little crafty creativity. KD at the rim.
Irving against Walker. And it's sent back by Allen. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. He kicks it to Irving from downtown. And the Nets another 3.
As soon as Kyrie Irving crosses half court, you have got to guard him. And you've got to be balanced because this guy is an effective, dominant offensive presence.
Now here's Walker. And it's sent back by Allen. LeVert the pass to Irving. And there's the pass to Allen. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And it's an 11-point Nets lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Tatum. Yep, that one goes in there. Tatum's got 9.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Durant deciding where to go with it. Over Tatum. Second chance shot. Allen kicks to LeVert. The kick out to Irving. Stolen by Walker. Tatum with it. Guarded now by Durant. On its way from Irving for 2. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Brown. Goes back up. The kick out to Tatum. The shot by Hayward, wide open. Off target from outside.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Irving against Walker. It's stolen by Tice. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Walker leading the charge. Tice, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Dinwiddie wide open. Nails the corner 3. Dinwiddie's got the lead up to 12 now for the Nets.
This isn't a tough case to crack. If they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on D.
I think creativity was gifted in Walker's DNA, one of the more capable finishers in the league, especially at his size.
Here's Irving. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Irving finds KD. 6 to shoot. Over to the left wing. That one a little long. Celtics trail by 10. In the corner. Tatum with it. Back to Brown. Rebounded by the Nets. Irving's got 5 rebounds tonight. Durant the pass to Dinwiddie. Outside Irving. Back to KD. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists in the game. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So for Brooklyn now, inside we got Prince and Jordan. Irving is out there with Luwawu, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. And a deep 3 from Irving. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Wanamaker looking over the floor. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Here's Irving following the bucket by the Celtics. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Nets lead by 18.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Wanamaker the pass to Cantor. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
Passes it to Harris. Takes the three. But they recover it. And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
And the call will be against Brad Wanamaker. That's foul number 2 for him. Dinwiddie is checked in for the Nets. Celtics also with a sub. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Williams. And a deep three from Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Here's Wanamaker. Dinwiddie with the steal. Harris with it. Now defended by Hayward. Prince the pass to Jordan. Prince outside. Back to Dinwiddie. Rebounded by Smart.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Dinwiddie with some nice D. And here are the Nets. Big stretch here going 10-2. Nets passing it around. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now. And in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having a guard the three-point line. And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And Hayward with the block.
Well, this is where Gordon Hayward has turned himself into a dependable two-way player. How good is he at using his length to turn away these shots?
Here's Wanamaker with the tip, and Cantor able to finish.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Nets.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Kyrie Irving.
What a selfless effort tonight. He's done such a great job finding guys in their appropriate spots.
Now Harris, after Marcus Smart missing on that last three-pointer. Shoots over Cantor. And Boston with the rebound. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Hayward. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Jordan kicks to Johnson. From deep. Off target. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony.
Let's start with My League. This is your chance to create an 80-year experience where you'll be able to manage every facet of the teams and rules in your league. You'll also oversee all the on-court and off-court actions within your association, such as front office moves, coaching changes.
And just about to get underway as the starting five. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA. DA,
Hey, Kevin.
It sure has. Thanks, DA. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Brown and Hayward, they're the wings. Daniel Tice out there with Tatum. And it's Walker in at the point. And for the 76ers, the tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. Now here's Simmons. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
Walker finds Brown. From outside, off the mark. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Embiid. Rebounded by the Celtics. Brown inside, working on Horford.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
It's his first trip to the line.
And just 72% from the line a season ago. Not the greatest of numbers, but there are guys who are far worse off when it comes to free throw shooting.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a three-point game. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Boy, the quickness by Simmons, breathtaking. So good at blowing by whoever's trying to stay in front of him.
Walker against Simmons. Walker taking his time here. And that one drops for him.
You know, that's exactly how they wanted to run that possession, guys. Beautiful.
Richardson left side. Down low. Here's Embiid. The shot, no good. Now Boston takes it the other way. Right side, Tatum. Brown against Embiid. Here's Tatum. Tips it, and it's Brown on the follow. Brown's got 5 points so far.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he...
Oh my goodness! That was special. Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Walker against Simmons. From the stripe. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
A nice shot by Harris.
There's no way you can minimize his concentration. Excellent focus in finding a way to score that time by Harris.
Simmons against Walker. It doesn't go for him. Simmons with the defensive effort. And now Philadelphia on the break. Embiid wide open. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for Boston.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector, discourages inside attempts at a high rate, clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement, his agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive, too.
Richardson dishes to Simmons. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 6 points for him.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it, too.
Boston leading by 3. Outside, Walker. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter of the game. And it's blocked by Simmons.
Well, you got to respect the athleticism and the willingness to defend that Simmons has. I mean, he's a skilled shot blocker, too.
Embiid against Tice. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Mike Scott's checked in for Horford. Korkmaz comes in for Harris. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Richardson. And it's Burks in for Simmons. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. Smart's checked in for Brown. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. Pass to Korkmaz. Back to Burks. Tries it from 9. And the jumper is good. The Celtics have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Here's Wanamaker. Burks covering. Passes to Williams. The dish to Cantor. 9 feet out. The putback, and Williams is right there.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
3 seconds left. At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. It's the Celtics up 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And chatting early.
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Boston.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Well, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Celtics, Enes Kanter is out there with Williams. Then it's Tatum. Then it's Marcus Smart. And it's Wanamaker in at the point guard position. Burks looking around. There's the pass to Thybulle. Over Smart. Thybulle can't get it to go.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And not only is Smart one of the best defenders in the league, Greg, he's also one of the most versatile players in the NBA.
Yeah, when you talk about players who can guard 1 through 5, it's usually referring to Kawhi, PG-13, or Giannis. But Smart at 6'4" has the strength, the anticipation, and the toughness to hold his own against anyone. It's remarkable.
Pass to Wanamaker. Just 5 to shoot. He dishes it to Kanter. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Wanamaker's got the lead up to 7 now for the Celtics.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Tatum. And Tatum pulls it down.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Smart wide open. He fires. And Kanter able to finish. And now it's a 9-point Celtic lead.
And usually amongst the leaders in the offensive rebound rate, Kanter gives your team found points off misses.
Outside, Smart. Out to the right wing. Inside, Williams. And finished off by Williams.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside positioning, he just goes for the finish.
trying to get something going. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
The kick out to Tatum. Back to Canner. Nice ball movement by Boston. Wanamaker misses.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Thibault, the pass to Scott. Back to Thibault. The three. Rebounded by Smart. Celtics leading by 9. To the paint. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And now Philadelphia on the break. Stolen by Smart. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 8 points.
And guys, you'd have to say this run really triggered by their transition offense.
And that one is hammered home.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Korkmaz. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Wanamaker the pass to Williams. And Cantor wide open. He shoots. Off target from the baseline. The 76ers trail by 7. Here's Scott. Rebound by Williams.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Williams against Scott. There's 21 seconds left to play in the first half. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Korkmaz. Thibault. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Got a piece of it. Burks with the steal. Thibault the bounce pass. With 4 seconds on the clock. The shot that time not on target.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. At its highest, their lead topped out at 5 points. Looking at the... And...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Greg, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kevin, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And here is Simmons. Shoots over Walker. Here's Embiid. And the layup falls.
Boy, proving to be a handful once again, guys. Embiid, so tough to keep off the glass because of his agility and size.
Brown outside. The kick out to Tatum. Back to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Good work defensively by Richardson.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
No question, he got bumped.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Boy, Josh Richardson, really the kind of guy every team could use because he's got a well-balanced 3-and-D game. He does a lot for his team, brings a lot of value to whoever he plays for.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And here's Harris from the arc. The 76ers with another miss. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tice, right side, Williams. There's Walker with the three. That one misses. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Richardson with it, picked up by Brown. And Harris wide open. He shoots. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Harris has got 5 points so far. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Brown, and it's sent back by Horford.
Horford relentless as a defender in good position. That shot never had a chance.
Tries again, out to Harris. No good on the three. Boston leading by 5. Pass to Brown. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And Brown throws it down hard.
And Brown runs the floor like a locomotive, 225 pounds, and wrecks defenses in transition.
Richardson with it. He's picked up by Walker. The three from Simmons. Here's Embiid. Second shot opportunity, and misses it off the right side of the rim. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And Brown throws it down hard.
Just awesome speed from Brown. Blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
1:33 left in the third quarter. Here's Richardson. Drains it from 17 feet out.
Al Horford impeding the defense there with the solid screen.
To the inside. Brown. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one on Richardson. The 76ers making a switch here. Milton's checked in. And then for Boston, Enes Kanter's checked in for Daniel Tice. Marcus Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. Here's Milton. Over Smart. Passes it to Milton. The step back jumper is good.
And the D just a step slow reacting to the step back.
Here's Wanamaker. Richardson covering. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Korkmaz, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Josh Richardson. And then for Boston, Williams comes in for Kanter. And it's Jason Tatum in for Williams.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
just superb at reading where misses are going. Williams has a fantastic feel for when to go for that putback.
Harris, no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Shots good by Williams.
You got to keep pace with Williams in transition. He's so good at just outworking everybody on the floor.
Korkmaz kicks to Milton. No good with the triple. That shot off. And so it's Boston with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for Boston. Brown the small forward with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. Walker and Smart the guards. And it's Tice in at the 5 spot. Now Walker. Now the pass to Tice. The kick out to Walker. 3-pointer. Rebound by the 76ers. Simmons got 5 rebounds tonight, and the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game. On the wing, Milton. Stolen by Smart. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined.
Oh, big time throwdown with flavor.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
Here's Milton. Outside for Simmons. Pass to Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Tatum's shot is off.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing, but they don't want to chance that again.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Josh Richardson's checked in for the 76ers. Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Celtics. And stolen by Tatum. And Walker with a clear path to the hoop. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and it's good on the layup. 8 points for Kemba Walker. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Outstanding work by Harris to get his hands dirty on that offensive glass.
It's Brown on the wing, guarded by Harris. It's Brown with the drive inside. Tice. And oh, he jams it right over Tobias Harris. Wow!
Good read from Tatum that time. Saw the defense, had overcommitted, and then made them pay with the sweet dime. Well done.
Richardson against Brown. Harris looking it over. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Tatum, that's for 2, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Tatum's got 4 this quarter.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Outside, Walker. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brown. Falls right in. He is 8 for 11 with that shot.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Celtics.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jaylen Brown.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
Embiid, the pass to Richardson. With the putback, and Embiid is right there.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there, going for the tip in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
The kick out to Brown, back to Tatum. Fade away, that one good for 2.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
And it's just competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
The putback, great positioning on the putback.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Harris.
Can't shake Simmons. He is very used to getting hit on these kinds of looks and just plays right through the contact.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg.
as well as relocation and expansion. Do you have the skills to navigate through NBA history and leave a lasting legacy on the league? This is your chance to find out. My League also has 2 main game modes, offline and online. If you're playing offline, you'll be able to choose which franchises you'll take control of and which franchises will.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin. Thanks very much.
And David, he is just getting started. Great stuff. Thanks as always. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. And it's Lopez in at the center. Now here's Bledsoe. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
A solid playmaker. Bledsoe has the vision to take advantage of an imbalanced defense. And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
And here's Brown outside. The rebound by Middleton. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Giannis outside. Over to the wing. Bledsoe kicks to Middleton. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Matthews passes to Bledsoe. Just 4 to shoot. Giannis with it. Now defended by Hayward. Count it. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can GA take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Walker the pass to Tice. Can't hit that one. Great D that time from Middleton. Bledsoe outside. Here's Giannis. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. Giannis has got 6.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
It's stolen by Brown, and they pick up 2.
Hey, they've broken the seal. 3 misses to start, but now they're back in business.
Here's Antetokounmpo, banked in off the glass. 8 points for him.
They've come out the locker room. His eye. 4 for 4 to start the night.
Hayward from outside. Not going to go that time. And Milwaukee will come the other way.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
And Matthews gets it to go.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
The shot by Hayward, wide open. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. For Milwaukee, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. And he gets the bucket.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Here's Tice. The rebound by the Bucks. It's stolen by Tice. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Milwaukee. Cantor checked in for Boston. Marcus Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. And there's 1:45 left here in the opening quarter. The fader. And that one goes long. Celtics trail by 6. Here's Smart. And the rejection by Giannis. Cantor finds Brown. And a miss there on the triple.
Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
Giannis no good. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. And the rejection by Giannis. Pushing it up. Jumps up. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
We don't talk much about his defense. I mean, Cantor has been much maligned for his work at that end. He's been making a better effort.
Boston, no good that time either.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And the dunk by Giannis.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Giannis with it. Williams picks him up. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Pass to Ilyasova. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Ilyasova. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
And so it's Milwaukee. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've been playing some
Venom.
And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo had
definitely the game has slowed down a lot for me.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Oh, yeah, love the ball movement so far. Everything clicking at the offensive end.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Kyle Korver is out there with Marvin Williams. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then there's Hill. And it's DiVincenzo in at the two guard. It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. Williams for three. It's hauled in by Wanamaker. Celtics trail by 12. Lob pass to Hayward. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And Hill, the bucket on the assist from Marvin Williams.
Yeah, again, just lackluster transition defense.
Here's Williams. Count that one. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
DiVincenzo finds Lopez. Here is Korver. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Williams with the defensive effort.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Wanamaker the pass to Williams. And he makes good on the layup. Williams has got 6 points.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Bucks lead by 12.
Well, Lopez is terrific on the offensive glass. I love seeing him use his long arms to haul in the boards.
And foul on the shot. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
That's a solid blueprint.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the time.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Outside Matthews. Back to Bledsoe. Middleton for three. The shot comes out, so the Celtics will take it the other way. Here's Tatum. Matthews with the rebound. Milwaukee leading by 11, taken away by Williams. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down.
The body and agility, rare, considering Brown's size. That's why he's always been such an intriguing prospect.
Here's Middleton. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Tatum. Brown the pass to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And Bledsoe, here we go. Lopez kicks to Matthews. Middleton the pass to Lopez. 5 on the clock. Bledsoe with it. Williams picks him up. Shots good by Bledsoe.
And Bledsoe, one of the most efficient finishers in our league. For a player of his size, he is extremely polished inside.
And the pass to Brown. Misses the three.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but his off night has definitely been one factor here.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. They've led by as many as 14 points. Connaughton passes to Lopez. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Look, when someone's open, Lopez will find using his height to see over the defense.
From deep three-point range. Oh, we hit it! He hit it! All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the G. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 14 points, 2. And that does it for our half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column
through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the 5. 14 feet away, and that one hits back iron.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And I remember a lot of scouts wondered whether Brown could ever become a 20-point-per-game scorer. That question was answered in only his 4th season.
Oh, yeah, it didn't take long for him to answer that question. And he did it in a variety of ways. He hit more threes, drew more fouls, did a better job of converting at the rim. And the scary part is, it feels like he's just getting started. For a player who does special things off the floor, Jaylen Brown is an amazing role model for young kids. Very active on speaking about the importance of education and learning new languages himself.
And it goes down 2 points. Antetokounmpo's got 16.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Up top, Walker. Defended by Middleton. The kick out to Brown. Walker against Middleton. Pass to Tice. Stolen by Middleton. 3-on-3. And Matthews with the basket on the assist from Eric Bledsoe. And now a 12-point Bucks lead. Celtics shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Walker taking his time here. Pass to Tice. Another shot. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity. That's the art of rebounding in a nutshell. Box out, hold your ground, and haul in the miss.
Here's Brown. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Brown's got 4 this quarter.
An 0 for 3 start to the first half is finally behind them. I mean, now maybe they can get something rolling.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Celtics trail by 10. That one goes. Count it. He's got 10.
Oh, not at all afraid of contact. Brown is aggressive driving to the basket.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Walker with a clean look. That 3 off the mark.
Oh, when the D forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here. He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Down low, here's Brown. The kick out to Tatum.
But if you're up for some online gaming, then you'll be able to create your own customizable league that you and your friends can play in. The more the merrier.
Another game mode within my league is My GM. Ever wondered what life as an NBA general manager is like? If so, this is a mode.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The start. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on D8.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
it does indeed. Thanks, David. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Karis LeVert. And it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard. And for the Celtics, Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the center position. And here's KD for 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Deep benches tonight, Greg, on both sides. This seems to be a growing trend.
You know, teams are digging deeper than ever before, even getting into the two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. One, you're trying to protect the investment in your big-ticket items, your franchise-caliber players, but you got to keep an eye on the future in terms of player development. That's another area where the league has really changed when you look at the makeup of these rosters.
Well said. There's Dinwiddie after the basket by Boston. The pass to LeVert. Durant feeling it out a bit. 5 to shoot. Shoots. And it's LeVert missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Brown the pass to Tice. Brown against Dinwiddie. Here's Tice. Back to Brown. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And it's Brown missing. Only one man back on D. Dinwiddie with it. Now defended by Hayward. From 12 feet out. A nice shot by KD. KD's got 5 now.
Well, don't let Kevin Durant get comfortable from the mid-range because that is money in the bank.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
Now here's Allen. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Allen controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
To the paint, and Tice throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
To the inside, Allen passes to Irving. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Allen. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Nobody near Irving. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet.
There's a marksmanship from Kyrie Irving. The lightning quick release. Boy, defender better have his hands up and ready.
Walker the pass to Tice. And Tice throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Celtics trail by 4. Down low, here's Hayward. And Hayward with the stuff.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
Here's Irving. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Up top, Walker. Covered by Irving. And Walker kicks to Tatum. Over Durant. Tatum no good. Nets leading by 4. Dinwiddie passes to Allen. It's hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. The shot's good from Gordon Hayward. Hayward's got 6.
Boy, pure strength from Hayward. Loves overcoming any challenge a defender might throw his way.
Irving surveying the floor. LeVert with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Walker leading the charge. Tatum passes to Tice. 15 seconds left to play here in the first. Hayward can't hit. All going up court. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Well, this is where Gordon Hayward has turned himself into a dependable two-way player. How good is he at using his length to turn away these shots?
Back to Irving. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Nets. They're up by 4. The second quarter coming up.
How can we be the best version of ourselves individually?
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the Nets, what do you think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
Williams is out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Enes Kanter. Then there's Smart. And it's Wanamaker in at the point. That's the Boston 5. Back to Tatum. Nice ball movement by Boston. Kanter finds Williams. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Kept alive by Boston. Pass to Smart. Back to Tatum. Here's Williams. Pass to Smart. And another shot. That misses off the backboard. In the corner. Tatum with it. Here's Luwawu. Guarded by Tatum. And stolen by Tatum. Right side, Williams over Prince. Boston, no good that time either.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
In his career, surprising some scouts, Tatum's hit a high percentage of his threes. The difference last year, he took a whole lot more of them.
He understood, Greg, that his game needed to be more efficient. Far fewer mid-range, long-range twos. He almost doubled the number of three-point attempts from the year before, and that was by design. This guy understands success in the modern NBA, plays at the rim, and plays from three.
Here's Irving. Offensive rebound. Prince dishes to Jordan. Harris against Tatum. Harris passes to Jordan. Just 2 to shoot. Shoots over Kanter. Not enough on that one as it misses. For Boston, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. It's good on the putback. Smart's got the lead up to 2 now for Boston.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And stolen by Williams. And Smart with a clear path to the hoop. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
You ever notice the physicality that's an aspect of Marcus Smart's game? He just powers through the defense. Sensational shooting.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Kanter. Williams comes in for Robert Williams. Brown is checked in for Jason Tatum. And Walker subbed in for Brad Wanamaker. Dinwiddie passes to Allen. Back to Dinwiddie. It's good.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Dinwiddie against Walker. Outside, Smart. Brown outside. Off target with his three. Nets trail by 3. Here's Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
Absolutely no mercy right now from Kevin Durant in transition. Those long strides, that's an easy bucket.
Walker looking for an opening. Smart on the wing. Brown wide open. He fires. Boston again missing. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That's his first foul. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Marcus Smart. And so Allen will bring it up for the Nets. 1:04 left in the first half of the game. Durant down low. He's against Williams. Back to KD. 6 on the shot clock. It's LeVert on the wing. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Allen, that's good.
This guy's such a good all-around player. Karis LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
Walker against Dinwiddie. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Kevin Durant.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation. And moving to a star-laden team last year, Walker continued to produce as he always has.
And the scoring average may have gone down, but that was totally expected. This has been a seamless integration of Kemba Walker. Coach Stevens has got to get some credit here. You allow Kemba Walker to play to his strengths, but you also allow him to thrive in the team situation with other talent.
Here's the break. Here's Brown. Here's Tice. Here's Williams. And a great job by the D contesting that shot. All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. Their biggest deficit was 6 points in the opening period.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
So for Brooklyn now, Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then there's Irving. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 2-guard position.
Well, this is what you love to see, right? Kemba Walker not only looking for his own shot, but finding a teammate. Beautiful.
Inside, it's stolen by Tice. And here's the fast break. Walker leading the way. Passes it to Brown. Hayward outside. Free throw line jump shot. Drained for 2 points. Now it's a 5-point Celtic lead.
Well, there's an accuracy and an assertiveness to Gordon Hayward. So good at getting to the mid-range game.
The Celtics shooting about 42% so far. Brown outside. And it's out of bounds. Last touched by Allen. Boston making some changes. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. Then for the Nets, Jordan, he's checked in for Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Karis LeVert. And it's Luwawu Cabarrot in for Dinwiddie. Tatum passes to Cantor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The open shot by Tatum. Boston, no good that time either.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Some solid defense from Brown.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Got a piece of it, and stolen by Jordan. Prince outside. Outside Irving. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Yep, it counts. Cantor's got the lead up to 9 now for the Celtics.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
Shot to stop the run, and good that time. Irving's got 7.
The evolution of Kyrie Irving's game continues. Magnificent with the jumper.
And Doris, much has been made of Brown's improvement offensively, and rightly so. But when you ask Coach Stevens about him, he always goes back to his defense.
Well, it's never a surprise for the coach that is the first and foremost thing on their mind. At 6'7" with a 7-foot wingspan, that incredible athleticism, Jaylen Brown can guard the elite wings in this league, and he holds his own and competes at a high level. It's a must-have for any championship team.
Cantor kicks to Brown, and there's the pass to Hayward. Tatum, that's for 2. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Durant with a wide open look. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Well, you see the attack mentality right there. Kevin Durant, if he gets room, he will take that shot without thinking about it.
Here's Wanamaker. He's covered by Irving, Cantor, and Cantor throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Outside Irving. That shot is off. And the Celtics going the other way now.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Here's Dinwiddie. That one off the back iron and out. And pushing it up, here's Boston. And he comes up with the deuce. Smart's got 7 points.
Now that's about amazing quickness. How about Marcus Smart's ability to beat everybody up the floor with that burst?
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Boston on top, ending the 3rd quarter on a 12-4 run. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here, looking like a point guard, put the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the 4th quarter. On the floor for Boston, Walker and Smart, the guards. Tatum out there with Williams, and it's Williams at the 5 spot. Tips it up. Celtics leading by 9. And here's Tatum for three. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Out left to the wing. Walker finds Smart. To the middle. Here's Williams. Shakes him. Right side, Williams. The kick out to Tatum. From deep three-point range. Good on the three-point shot. And the Celtics lead by 12.
It's great seeing Marcus Smart drain these perimeter jump shots. You know he's put in the time to let that offense become a natural part of his game.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Daniel Tice is checked in for the Celtics. And the Nets also making a change. Durant's checked in for Jordan. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Celtics. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Outside, Smart. A three ball. It's hauled in by Harris. Nets trail by 12. Allen outside. He's looking for Dinwiddie and finds him. Allen inside. Defended by Tice. Stolen by Smart. And now Williams running the floor all by himself. And Walker kicks to Tice. And here's Tatum for three. Allen with the rebound.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Walker. He dishes it to Williams. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. It's on Kevin Durant.
And one thing Williams has, a lot of natural strength. You can play him physical, but most of the time he's going to win that battle.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Boston. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Irving's checked in for Harris. LeVert finds Irving. No good on the triple. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Walker the pass to Tice. Nice ball movement by Boston. Walker against Dinwiddie. To the paint. Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Now, this is a young man who's really grown as a passer. If the defense overcommits, Kemba Walker will make you pay.
Looking to get it going. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Irving against Walker. Back to Hayward. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Here's Tice. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Frankie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. Shimmy Ojale comes in for Gordon Hayward. Green, he's checked in for Marcus Smart. And Langford subbed in for Walker.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Celtics.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Brooklyn with the ball. Oh, Oh, and the jam by Durant.
Well, Kevin Durant with a little crafty creativity. KD at the rim.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Walker against Irving. Walker in the post. Tice. Over Irving. Boston again missing. In transition, here come the Nets. All alone. They grabbed their own miss.
Well, with his combination of length and timing and athleticism, Kevin Durant is eating the glass right now.
Tice in the high post. There's Walker with the three. That one doesn't go. So it's the Celtics picking up the win. Some good competition, but all right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
this is the mode for you. Maintain relationships, develop your skills, and carve out your own unique path as you go from front office rookie to experienced executive. Learn the trials and tribulations of building a championship roster by interacting with your staff, making trades, and scouting future talent. Get to know the governor you'll be working under and make sure you're on the same page about
The Celtics strutting through the tunnel earlier on. The Boston Faith, and with pregame routines coming to it.
Hey, Kevin, thank you.
Both capable, DA, thank you. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. The tall lineup out there for the 76ers. Simmons, Richardson, Harris, Horford, and Embiid. And for Boston, Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Tucker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Tice in at the center.
Boy, the quickness by Simmons, breathtaking. So good at blowing by whoever's trying to stay in front of him.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
The baseline J. Richardson, no luck. Hayward against Horford. Tatum passes to Hayward. The Celtics working the ball around now. And the rejection by Embiid.
Yeah, good energy and awareness that time by Embiid to deny that shot.
And Embiid throws it down.
I tell you, Embiid's teammates absolutely love setting him up. I mean, they know he's going to finish strong every time.
And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Goodness. Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul. Tatum looking around.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
And the dunk by Tatum.
And, you know, Hayward's floor recognition and composure, really impressive. Knows precisely when to pass over to the open man.
Embiid, the pass to Harris. Embiid wide open. He can't hit that time. So the Celtics will take it the other way. And here comes Walker leading the fast break. And that one is good.
Blinding speed. Walker can be an unstoppable force in transition.
Horford kicks to Richardson. Over Brown. Another miss by Philadelphia.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And slam dunk by Tatum.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Well, Simmons has what I call see-ahead vision. I mean, he sees a play ahead, and he's a great passer.
Walker with a clean look. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And Embiid has got the ball here for Philadelphia. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That's his first foul. And a new group in for the Celtics. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Tatum. Smart's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. Here's Cantor after Ben Simmons' bucket. Embiid with the steal. And oh, here we go. Here is nobody back. And slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah, the effort and willingness to get out and run like that on the fast break endears Harris to his coaches, I'm sure.
Smart passes to Wanamaker. Rejected by Harris. Now here's Horford. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here's Smart. 8-point game. And Cantor throws it down.
And he takes it right at the man who just scored on him.
That's the way to answer back with an in-your-face stuff.
Guys, some pride bubbling up right there. He wasn't about to be outshone.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Philadelphia leading by 4. Here's Richardson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Embiid. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I tell you, Joel Embiid possesses remarkable talent. I mean, this big guy is graceful and strong. He's a real matchup problem for everybody.
Williams, he's checked in for Williams. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Mike Scott's checked in for Horford. Korkmaz comes in for Harris. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Josh Richardson. And it's Burks in for Ben Simmons. Now here's Williams. Cantor, the pass to Williams. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
You know, when he's driving, Joel Embiid is really focused on scoring through contact, and he's got the strength to be able to do it.
Cantor, count that one.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Burks. Back to Korkmaz. 35 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shoots from 12, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Celtics trail by 6, and pushing it up, here's Boston. Nice shot by Smart.
Boy, Brown, not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
And Embiid throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. 76ers on top, up by 6. And we'll be back short. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers?
Boy, they've come out of that locker room with the hot hand. Those jumpers have been falling for them.
And also like the attack off the bounce. I mean, they're taking the initiative here in terms of getting into the lane and forcing the defense to collapse.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Philadelphia, we've got Alec Burks. Embiid is out there with Scott. Then it's Robinson, and it's Thibault in at the 2 spot. Celtics trail by 6. Here's Tatum. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. And stolen by Hayward. And Walker kicks to Hayward. Back to Walker. The dish now to Williams. The shot by Hayward, wide open, and the 3 off target. The 76ers leading by 6. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
Robinson misses.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Here's Tatum, and he converts the layup. Tatum's got 6.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Walker taking his time here. Count that bucket.
Boy, this little fella, Kemba Walker, is a treat to watch, especially when he takes it all the way to the cup. He's got explosive speed and finishes with ease on the drive.
Here's Embiid. Great D that time from Tatum.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The Celtics working the ball around now. Back to Hayward. Pulls it from the elbow. Burks pulls it in. Stolen by Walker. Tice finds Smart. Now Tatum. Back to Smart. Passes to Walker. Tatum wide open. He fires one. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. He's got 9.
Tatum doing a nice job recognizing when to let it fly and when not to. A very capable threat from outside the arc.
Back to Burks. The 3. And Boston with the rebound.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Hayward passes to Tice. Smart wide open. He fires. And again, Boston with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Milton on top. Guarded by Smart. A shot by Milton, no good.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it. You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
To stop the run, it's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got his 5th rebound in this one. And the foul on Alec Burks. That's his first foul. And a new group in for the Celtics. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Gordon Hayward. Brown is checked in for Marcus Smart. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. Here's Simmons. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folks. He can pass it, too.
Here's Wanamaker, guarded by Simmons. Here's Williams. Gets it to fall from the right block. Williams has got the lead up to 2 now for the Celtics.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Korkmaz kicks to Simmons. Lays it up off the glass. Simmons got it all tied up now for Philadelphia.
Boy, he's a real bully inside. I mean, you forget sometimes that Simmons is 6'9", 6'10", with nice touch. It's a nice combination near the basket.
And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's Simmons. Great D that time from Tatum. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You 2 players.
So it's the Celtics now. Brown feeling it out a bit. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny. Out in front of the half is Boston. They hold a 4-point lead. Kenny, what's your
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Brown and Hayward, they're the wings. Tatum out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Walker in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. Rejected by Harris.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
Here's Richardson. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists in the game.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Simmons against Walker. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And, you know, that's exactly what you want from your point guard. Get the ball to the open guy on time and on target.
Here's Simmons. It's blocked. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Here's Simmons. He's got 10. Horford trying to free himself up. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Ben Simmons.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half. The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Brown outside. There's the pass to Tice. Back to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Shot clock at 3. Al Horford with the rebound. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. The putback, and Embiid is right there. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Yeah, Embiid plays with really good effort, and he plays with an effervescence that's contagious, and it's really endearing for a guy of his size.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Enes Kanter's checked in for the Celtics. Smart comes in for Gordon Hayward. Philadelphia also making some changes. Shake Milton comes in for Joel Embiid, and Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Simmons. Up again, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the 76ers lead by 2.
Al Horford getting after it, putting that putback back in the bucket.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's Richardson. He's off on that one. Now the Celtics take it the other way, and the call will be against Al Horford. That's his first foul. Some changes for Boston. Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice, and Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker. Korkmaz, he's checked in for the 76ers. 1:53 left to play here in the third. Williams finds Smart. Williams controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Thybulle on the wing. Back to Milton. Lets it go from 11, and it's off the back rim. No good. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Williams. 2 points. That one goes. Williams has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
For Boston, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Kanter throws it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
You know that 7'5" wingspan, the great hops, that's been there. But Williams' ability to put the ball on the floor and create for himself, that's something new.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the third. Brown outside. He kicks it to Kanter. In the corner, Smart with it. Kanter trying to free himself up. And Kanter able to finish. Cantor's got the lead up to 8 now for Boston.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Left side, Horford. On the wing, Milton. Harris inside, working on Williams. Buries it down low. Harris has got 6.
There's no way you can minimize his concentration. Excellent focus in finding a way to score that time by Harris.
Here's Cantor. And Williams with the stuff.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass.
And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Celtics out in front as they end the third quarter on a 14-4 run. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, clearly he's the guy that stirs the drink for him, and that's how he does it, with his dynamite passing skills.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Taking a look at the 76ers, the talented combo up front, Horford and Embiid. Ben Simmons is out there with Korkmaz, and it's Robinson in at the 3 spot.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, I put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Boston making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Richardson, he's checked in for Philadelphia. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Walker dishes to Williams. The kick out to Walker. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Horford's got 5 rebounds tonight. A good look from Embiid. Rebound Boston.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Wanamaker misses. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. Horford with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Here's Richardson. Embiid trying to break loose.
Exactly what Richardson can do on the drive. I mean, he can handle the ball. He's got a quick step, and he can finish when he gets to the rim.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 5.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Hayward is doubled. Here's Tatum. Williams passes to Tatum. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
Inside, outside, mid-range doesn't make any difference. Tatum comfortable anywhere because this guy is a bucket getter.
Richardson against Hayward. Here's Embiid. Here's Horford. And the rejection by Tatum. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Walker leading the charge. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, I mean, they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Here's Simmons. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Tell you what, if you're pulling for Ben Simmons, it's great whenever he takes over a possession like that. Killer instinct for sure.
Outside, Walker. There's 1:47 left to play here in the fourth. His 3-pointers off the mark. The 76ers trail by 5. the basket is good, and here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. Have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens was talking about with his players. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point.
Guys, that was critical. I mean, that's what we're used to seeing out of him, though, at moments like this.
Here's Walker. Hayward trying to get open, and Walker gets it to go on the assist by Hayward.
That is why they give it to Walker. You can trust him to make smart decisions in big spots.
And Simmons slams it in.
Hey, it's clear. Simmons is a very gifted player, somebody who is mentally strong in these situations and takes the challenge on head first.
And it's Walker penetrating. Embiid with the steal. 76ers another fast break opportunity here. It's in! And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity. Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
From deep, Walker. Simmons pulls it in.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Richardson the pass to Horford. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Well, I tell you, it's pretty obvious. Embiid takes pride in and enjoys tricking his defenders and getting them to jump on the pump fake.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
Walker, and it's blocked by Simmons.
Yeah, with great recognition, awareness, and body control, Simmons can get up for blocks.
There's 21 seconds left in the game. And it's Brown missing. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
I like his even-keeled demeanor, guys. You look at Ben Simmons, never too high or too low. He's got a quiet confidence about him that bodes well for his future.
Harris outside. And slam dunk by Harris.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
So the 76ers win it. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was,
short-term and long-term goals. Don't let them down. Each week, you'll have limited amount of action points to make changes and implement decisions, so plan accordingly. Over time, you'll gain perks, approval of fans and management, and increase your daily action points to accomplish even more of your goals. In MyGM, you can also choose to play offline or online. Do you want to play against the computer, or do you want to have your weekly score matched up with gamers around
the land of the
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks.
David, he has been a great addition. Thanks for that report. Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews. And it's Lopez in at the pivot spot manning the middle. And for the Celtics, Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. And it's Tice in at the 5. Now here's Walker. Pass to Tice. Back to Walker. The 11-footer, and the jumper is on the mark. Well, great fans and players alike are excited for tonight. This is just not another game on the schedule.
Clash of the Titans in this one. This will be a great test for both teams.
And Hayward gets it to go on the assist by Walker.
Oh, tremendous find there by Kemba. He draws loads of attention, opens the court up for his teammates.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. No good from outside.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Hayward can hit. Middleton against Tice. Launches it. Here's Giannis. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
And Giannis just gobbling up the rebound, just spreads his wing out there, and the ball falls right into it.
Walker surveying the floor. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And it's off from three-point range. Bledsoe kicks to Giannis. From deep. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall. Celtics have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Over in the corner, Brown. There's the triple. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
And that's just tremendous confidence from Brown. Going up with the shot right away and giving the D no time to react.
The putback. It's good on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Outside, Walker. For 3. The putback, and it's Brown on the follow. Brown's got 5 points so far.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. The Celtics have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already. And Giannis adding muscle to his frame for these types of situations. He'll keep getting bigger and stronger, but willing to take the hit.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Cantor checked in for Daniel Tice. Williams comes in for Tatum. Smart's checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Kemba Walker. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Ilyasova, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. Here's Wanamaker following the basket by Giannis. Here's Wanamaker. He's guarded by Hill. Williams can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 3. Three-pointer. And the basket by Hill.
And George Hill showing some confidence here tonight. When he's got room from deep to fire like that, he didn't think twice about that one.
Here's Wanamaker. Wants to get it to Smart and does. The Celtics working the ball around now. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. From downtown. And Cantor pulls it down. Boston's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Ilyasova against Williams. Tries a three. The shot missing. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Here's Antetokounmpo. Plenty of space. Back to DiVincenzo. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. The pass to Williams. 17 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Wanamaker. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the NBA replay.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. Scoring, rebounding, he was all over.
For me personally, I just want to know.
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got Robin Lopez, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with George Hill. Then there's Kyle Korver, and it's Williams at the 4. Here's what Boston's going with right now. Tatum, he's checked in for Cantor. Gordon Hayward comes in for Brown. And Walker subbed in for Brad Wanamaker.
And Walker, the definition of a creative finisher. No foul, no problem.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Left side, Smart. Back to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. A second chance effort. And Williams with the layup.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Korver attacking. And he uses the glass on the layup. We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside, Walker passes it to Smart. Back to Walker. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Korver finds Williams. Back to Korver. The 3. Outside Williams from deep three-point range. Kicks it down to Middleton. Fires the 3. And Boston with the rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. In the corner, Smart with it. To the inside. Hayward outside. Lets the 3 fly. No good that time. Now the Bucks take it the other way. From deep. And Tatum pulls it down.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
From past the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lopez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Middleton on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Korver passes to Lopez. Bledsoe outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Bledsoe's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question, and believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that.
Middleton on the wing. Here's the 3. The rebound by the Celtics. Smart kicks to Hayward. Tatum looking around. Puts up a 3. A new 14 for Boston. Back to Williams. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Korver finds Middleton. Up and in on the layup.
Fantastic pass from Korver there to a teammate who is left all alone, seeing the court well.
For Boston, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Smart with the ball. Williams picks him up.
And I like.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Daniel Tice is checked in for Tatum. Jaylen Brown comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Walker.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Celtics leading by 3.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
And the call will be against Brad Wanamaker. That is his first foul of the game. 11 seconds left now here in the second. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first free throw of the game.
And he was 73% from the line a season ago. An average number in that regard.
And the second free throw, good. Here's Wanamaker. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
And the skills of Brown. Not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well. And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that...
And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've been...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good moments from both teams, but as the first period wrapped up, they trailed by 2. That's all for now.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Bucks trail by 6. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Williams is out there with Brown. And it's Tice in at the 5 down low. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
It's still a blur. Bledsoe with some amazing speed on the floor, excelling at barreling into the defense to pick up the foul.
Kemba Walker is checked in for Boston. The first one falls.
And a 4-year deal signed by Eric Bledsoe last season. That's a ball club showing some commitment to the type of hard work that Eric has put in. And it might end up being a value contract given his level of contribution.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Eric Bledsoe.
Can't lose sight of Bledsoe out there in a blur. And he's so good in transition.
Here's Brown. Good. Brown's got 7. Brent Bledsoe, an impact player at both ends, but some have questioned his decision-making in the big moments.
Well, he's not a traditional floor-seeing point guard, and it's not a guy who's going to set up for his teammates through the pick and roll actions where they're going to have open shots. There's a lot of instinctual and natural ability that comes with the play of Eric Bledsoe.
Tatum down low. He's covered by Matthews. The shot's good. Now it's a 7-point Celtic lead. The Bucks shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Middleton on the wing. And foul on the shot. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
From deep three-point range, the long distance 3 is buried. Brown's got the lead up to 8 now for Boston. Wesley Matthews on the wing. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Hayward can't hit.
And after burying 3 straight shot opportunities, finally a miss there. Still feeling the momentum, though.
Tips it, and Tatum pulls it down.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
And you got to respect how accomplished Brown is down low, destroying whoever is in his way.
Here's Giannis. And that one is off. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Pass to Hayward. Walker against Antetokounmpo. From the arc. And that's good. Kemba Walker for 3. Walker's got 7 points in the game. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his special?
Whatever he made, it was special. Wouldn't matter. And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Brown wide open. He fires. A 3-pointer, no good. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 13-point game. Brown feeling it out a bit. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
1:12 left to play in the third.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there that go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1. Bledsoe has been shown and known to be a scorer in this league, but he will play unselfish and made the right play there.
And Walker kicks to Tatum. Offline with his 3.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, they can just chalk this up as one of those nights. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Pass to Tice. The kick out to Walker. 23 seconds left in the third. 5 to shoot. Here's Tatum. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Tice, no good. And the pass to Giannis. And so it's the Boston Celtics holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Celtics leading by 11, and Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Ilyasova at the 4 with Lopez at the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with George Hill. And it's Connaughton in at the 3. Williams kicks to Brown. Williams dishes to Cantor. Got a hand on it. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. DiVincenzo's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for Milwaukee. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Wanamaker. Three-pointer. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Wanamaker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Giannis, he's checked in for Ilyasova. Chris Middleton comes in for Pat Connaughton. Wesley Matthews checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for George Hill. Here's Brown. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And you aren't going to slow down Brown when he's scoring the ball like this. He is simply on a tear.
It's Giannis with the drive and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Here's Matthews. Good work defensively by Smart.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Cantor, and Cantor throws it down.
The sheer strength of Cantor really coming through there. Throws it down with intent.
To the middle. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Trying to get open is Lopez.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. And Cantor throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Lopez, no luck.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Brown outside. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Bledsoe off target at the rim. Celtics leading by 12. It's Brown with the drive, and Brown throws it down hard.
And just awesome speed from Brown, blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Daniel Tice is checked in for Cantor. Jason Tatum comes in for Williams. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Marcus Smart. And Walker subbed in for Brad Wanamaker.
And because of Walker's elite scoring ability, things just open up for the rest of his teammates.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Brown against Middleton. And it's Brown missing. Bucks trail by 12. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, Giannis has the hard hat on right now, going to work. So good, so long, and just terrorizing the D.
1:07 left in the fourth quarter. Brown right side takes the 3. Lopez grabs the board.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting him rip.
Celtics have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Celtics.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jaylen Brown.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Outside, Walker, shot clock at 6. From 20 feet out, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.